What's happening, guys? Silent Mike, Super Training Gym, Mark Bell's Powercast Reebok 1 checking in. I've never really done this, but I was going to give you guys a little bit of update, a little bit of information on what's going on in my training, my diet, my goals at this point. Basically, I started talking to Omar, who's a homie of mine. Shout out Omar. And we were talking about me doing a meet coming up here. I had a couple months where I didn't travel so much. Even though I was in LA with Omar, I had a good chance to train, a good environment to train in Barbell Brigade. Then I had the Olympia. I still trained well through there. And then lately, I've just been chilling, getting really good training in up until probably the holidays. I normally don't travel for the holidays. Most of my family's here in Sacramento. Basically, it's just me and my mom, so we'll have the holidays together where a lot of people travel. So I'll get good training all the way up until about January when it'll be expo season. Point being, I have a good section of time here that I can really peak for a meet, which is rare for me and kind of my job and my lifestyle, where I traveled all these different expos, seminars, podcasts, different things like that. So me and Omar got to talking, and we decided that I should reach out to Jeremy Hamilton. So we talked, and Jeremy Hamilton's been coaching me the last 2 weeks. I just finished week 2 with Jeremy, or maybe week 2.5 when this video is posted. Basically, what he had me doing, I had 8 weeks until my meet. I'm gonna do a meet in early December. It's a local meet, so I can sleep in my own bed, eat my own food, I can chill a little bit, it's not as high stress, and it's just a way for me to get back on the platform. I have competed. I competed about 2 years ago, it's been a while. My best total was in reps, it was about 1560. I'm a decent amount stronger now. I'm a tiny bit heavier now. So my main goal for this meet is to total the same, if not slightly better, but do it in sleeves and do it in the USAPL. So that's the meet I chose. In terms of nutrition, like I said, I am a bit heavier, so I'm loosely tracking my macros. I'm not too worried about it. No cardio right now. The volume is very high. The last 2 weeks, Jeremy's just kind of giving me a base. We're starting with lighter weights, maybe 70 to 75%. Tons and tons of sets, tons and tons of reps. It's feeling good. I'm feeling sore, which is a feeling I do like. I feel like I put in a bunch of work. I'm not beat up per se. Everything feels pretty healthy. I haven't seen the next couple weeks of working out or the next couple weeks of program, but I imagine they'll just be lowering the volume, up in the intensity. Programming is much more basic than people want to make it. There's little tricks and tips you can do with frequency, intensity, and volume, but basics are you got to handle a lot of volume, build a base outside from the meet. Closer to the meet, you specialize the competition lifts, so you focus on those lifts. Intensity goes up, meaning you got to touch a little bit heavier weights, and volume has to go down so you can recover a little bit. Right now, I think I'm sitting about 5 to 6 weeks out. Like I said, I have not seen the program, but I just imagine it'll get a little bit heavier, a little bit less volume. My goal is just to weigh in whatever I weigh in for this meet. If I weigh in around 205 or if I weigh around 215, that's kind of where I'm fluctuating. I'm not really going to stress it. Like I said, I'd like to hit a better total than I did in reps, but I'd also just like to hit really clean lifts. I'd like to maybe go 9 for 9, even though that's not a huge goal of mine, but I'd like to have all my lifts look really clean, form on point, and hit a decent total. So that's where I'm at in my training right now. I'm deadlifting once a week, squatting twice a week, one being pretty light and one being fairly heavy in volume, not so much in the weight, but volume. When I say light and heavy, typically I mean difficulty. I posted on Instagram saying, oh, heavy deadlift day, and it was 500 pounds, which for me is maybe 80%, 75%, and people started ragging on me going nuts. But basically all I mean is that focus of the day. The focus of that day is deadlift. So one heavy-ish squat day, focus squats. One day is deadlifts and lighter squats. Benching twice a week, one heavy-ish bench day, an accessory bench day with some overhead. Overhead's something I don't normally do very consistently. I do some shoulder work, whether it's dumbbell press or side laterals or lateral raises, side lateral. I know people are gonna pick on me for that. It's just what we were grown up reading and taught, and everyone says it. But so I'll do lateral raises typically. But now I'm doing barbell overhead once a week. Basically a 5x5 with a little bit of AMRAP afterwards. So we'll see how that'll affect my bench. Bench is feeling good. Squats are feeling tiring, but very good. Deadlifts are feeling slow, but again, they do feel very good. Weight's going up, my body weight's staying the same. That's it for check-in number 1. I will be showing a bunch of the workouts. I'm trying to get one vlog up a week, one workout video, and then one kind of chat with you guys. So follow along on my prep. Like I said, meets early December. I will be going to LA in a couple weeks. Hopefully I'll get some training at Barbell Brigade, stick to my plan. The goal is to always stick to the plan. I'm trying to do every single thing that Jeremy set up for me give me the best chance to succeed in my meet. That's it, guys. Like this bitch, subscribe this bitch, share this bitch. That's Silent Mike, and I'm out.